gay, being a lesbian, and also having a mental health condition. You know, people like boxes and, oh, she's that, tick.
Well, the label can be more trouble than the condition in some respects, because I think sometimes that's all people see.
The Living With exhibition is the result of a series of creative writing workshops and visual art workshops for LGBT people, so that's lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender people. And there's a focus on the impact on people's mental health and well-being. And in fact, a lot of people in the exhibition are impacted by a long-term mental health condition, and that's what they've explored in their work. We've got everything from pottery to collage to installation to zines to paintings, photography, poetry. But it was amazing just the range of different ways that people found to express what was important to them.
It's the big yellow painting in the corner at the front, and I take a lot of photographs when I'm out in Edinburgh. And it was basically a road marking on the road, a yellow road line, which we all see all the time, close-up shot. I saw things and faces and things, and that inspired me to then go on to the painting. PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder. I've had it since, well, I don't know, how long have I had it? 10 years now. The thing with it, though, is people can't tell, people can't see it. It's up and down like anything, like life, really. But my painting gives me a lot of joy and a lot of pleasure, and can take me away from that kind of thing.
Art therapy, it helps so much to be able to look at trauma and be with it and find another language to express it, that it didn't have to be words. I mean, it's a long journey coming to terms with having the label. There's a lot of stigma around it, and this is actually just looking at the label and how unhelpful it can be.
You know, I think a lot of people think that people with mental health conditions are very depressed all the time, you know, or they're down, they're not happy individuals. That's not true. And I guess I wanted to brighten that up with the colours that I've used in my work.
I put myself behind bubble wrap, and it kind of creates a cocoon, which is what it feels like in a way. But actually, when you try to look out of bubble wrap, I don't know if you've ever done it, it's really difficult to see the world as it really is, you know, and actually hard for the world to interact with you.
So often LGBT people who are impacted by long-term conditions that impact their mental health, those stories aren't necessarily visible in mainstream narratives. So coming into the exhibition where people could really explore and express some of that uncomfortable stuff, but also some of that solidarity and defiance of what it is to be part of a group of people who's often oppressed or stigmatised or discriminated against.
It was important for me to be in this exhibition because I wanted to see how other people dealt with their mental health. I also wanted to see other artists being creative, and gay artists as well. There's a particular piece I really like. Katie Nixon, she does poems. It's beautiful, beautiful words.
At first I felt so vulnerable bringing my mannequin along and leaving her here, but actually it's really lovely to be a part of a community and with people who are managing not only coming to terms with their own sexual identity and orientation, but living with conditions that are really hard, you know, on a day-to-day basis. It's amazing, it's really inspiring.